Guys, today I'm going to talk a bit about the Ultrahuman Ring Air. It's a smart ring that has been with me now for the past 4 months, and it can track activity, heart rate, sleep, skin temperature, all of that without the need of a smartwatch on your wrist. Now, this small gadget is pricing right now at approximately 300 to 350 euros here in Europe, and it promises to keep your health info at the tip of your fingers, quite literally. But is it really worth the investment, and who is this really for? Let's find out. You can see the whole unboxing experience here was carefully thought by Ultrahuman and reminds me a lot of the Apple products. Now, this ring is part of the wave of screenless fitness trackers that have been gaining a lot of traction in recent years. And the trend here is quite simple: no screen, fewer distractions, more focus. In my case, a few reasons convinced me to set my Garmin Forerunner aside as primary device. I don't like sleeping with a watch. I want to be able to wear my analog watches instead of the Garmin sometimes. I still want my health data tracked by a fitness device. It would be great if data could be also shared between this device and my Garmin Forerunner. And finally, I don't want to pay a subscription fee to see data from my fitness tracker. As it happens with all the smart rings, you will need to order the sizing kit before the actual ring, since choosing the right size is essential here to ensure accurate measurements. There are several YouTube videos explaining how to find your ideal fit, but basically you should make sure the ring feels snug, not loose, yet still it's easy to remove if you have to. In my case, I tested size 7 for a few days as recommended by the company and ended up ordering that size permanently. A nice touch here from Ultrahuman is that the kit also comes with pretty accurate samples of the real ring colors, which helps when choosing your final ring. I had initially liked very much the titanium color from the photos I've seen in the internet, but at the end I went with the golden one. When I took the Ultrahuman Ring Air out of the box for the first time, I was truly impressed. It's amazing to think that something so small and lightweight can pack so much technology into it. Right away, I subscribed to the 2-year Ultrahuman X membership plan, which offers protection against loss, theft and other unexpected issues. By the time of this review, I have already ordered one replacement ring due to battery issues. More to that later. In the first days, I wore it on my index finger and then I switched back to my middle finger, and I must say I felt a little bit of discomfort wearing the ring, but after a few weeks this all went away and I completely forgot I was even wearing a ring. My goal was to have the ring as my primary fitness tracker and use the Garmin Forerunner exclusively to track runs, hikes and longer bike rides. So I synced both apps right away, Ultrahuman and Garmin Connect, to ensure the devices were paired and the tracking was consistent. After about a month of use, I realized how durable the ring really is. I have been through rain, seawater, dirt, sand, and it barely has a scratch. The app is quite comprehensive, but it has room for improvement. It is packed with information for those of you who like to look deep into the collected data, but some things aren't very clear to me, so I didn't really understand, for instance, the purpose of the tags. They seem to work more like a memory aid than something that actually influences the collected data, and at the same time I couldn't really find a way to go back in time to view previously marked tags in the app, which makes the feature feel a little bit pointless. I noticed activities imported from Garmin. They do appear in the Ultrahuman app, however with different details. So for instance, heart rate and calorie data were often showing different information across the apps. It happens quite often that I cannot find my ring in the app, or it simply takes a lot of time to sync and update information from the ring. I also experienced crashing quite often in the beginning whenever I tried to add a tag from the main screen. And the idea of power plugs, the mini software modules that expand the ring's functionality, actually is great, but there are still only a few options to choose from. Some don't work really well, they induce further app crashes, and others are just paid or based on subscription. On the other hand, Ultrahuman's tech support is just excellent. They are fast, they are attentive, and you can reach them directly through the app, which is pretty cool. After 4 months, I can say that the Ultrahuman Ring Air has fit very well into my routine. I particularly like not having to wear a watch to sleep, for instance, and I enjoy the weekly reports and the insights from the app very much. Still, because the tracking of activity is quite basic in the ring, I must rely on my Garmin Forerunner during runs and hikes and biking sessions. So, here's what I would highlight in terms of cons and pros for this device. It takes considerable time to get a full charge. The battery life is a bit disappointing. It started with about 3 to 4 days in chill mode, whereas now I got max 2 days in chill mode, and I really give up trying the turbo mode since it would just suck up all the battery in no time. The app can profit from improvements, the power plugs are still quite limited, and some data imported from Garmin Connect into Ultrahuman differ slightly. On the other hand, it frees your wrist from a smartwatch, is discreet, stylish, light and comfortable to wear. It offers accurate sleep tracking. The app is packed with data insights and detailed reports, and the customer support is super efficient. So the question that remains is, who is this product for? I would say the Ultrahuman Ring Air is a great option if you are looking for a discreet, light, screenless fitness tracker. It's not perfect, of course, the battery and the apps still have room to improve, but overall it's a solid package, combining well with other applications and other products like the Garmin. I hope you have enjoyed this video and let me know your thoughts on it.